everyone, it's Justine, and today I'm going to be looking at combining hobbies while working with the So Susie Stamps October Stamp of the Month. Now I know as card makers, generally you have more than one crafting hobby, so I encourage you thinking of ways to incorporate more than one hobby into card making. Today I'm going to be looking at origami. So I'm going to grab a piece of patterned paper that I have in my crafting stash. It measures 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. You can see I have a beige side, which I'm going to call the white side, and then I have pattern paper. So I fold it in half diagonally with the pattern paper upwards. Then I'm going to turn it over so the white side is up and fold it horizontally. Today I'm going to be making a sailboat because it works really well with my sentiment. Now what is also a really cool idea with origami and combining it with card making is that you can combine it with dollar bills and things like that. So you can use it for birthday cards when you want to give a monetary gift. So now that I'm finished my 2 folds with the white side up, I'm going to fold it horizontally on the other side. So now I've essentially folded it into a square with one diagonal line. Next I'm going to come in and I'm going to fold in these 2 squares. Now these squares here don't have any diagonals in them, they're just plain squares, and I'm going to fold them so it matches all the lines on the other folds that we've already done, and both points touch together. The idea with origami is really just making really good creases and making sure you pay attention to the colored side and the white side. There are tons of YouTube tutorials online that even feature them with money. As I mentioned, you can make really good birthday cards. Next, we're going to fold both pieces up in half. Now you should have colored, patterned paper on both sides and this shape here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these folds in the inside here and I'm just going to fold them inwards so that they create sort of the sails of the sailboat. This is going to be the start of the sails. I'm going to do this to both sides. So once you've flipped up both of those sides, you're going to take the sail part, so this white part, and you're just going to simply fold it down to the bottom edge, so it should have a nice clear fold right there. And then what you're going to do is just flip this sail up, and however far you go up to make the fold, that's how tall your sail is going to be when it's all finished. So it's just up to you as to how far up you fold it. And this little weird horizontal piece that's on top of the pattern paper, you can actually tuck into the green area simply by opening up the green area and tucking it in. If you're interested in learning how to make this origami in more detail, there are better videos that are origami making videos that will show you in more steps and with better visuals, I should say, on how to make this. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my green paper here and I am simply going to fold it up to the top of the boat, and that's going to finish off my sailboat. All I need to do is simply turn it around. Now I have my sailboat that I've made out of some pattern paper, and it's a great way to use up your square scraps. I'm going to add some glue to the back of this so I can glue it onto I can glue the 2 pieces together so they don't fold outwards, and then I'm going to attach it to my card. Once my boat was finished drying, I simply added a card base to the Mini Misty, and then I picked up my stamp here and I inked it up with some black ink. This is the So Susie Stamps October Stamp of the Month. If you're interested in learning about the Stamp of the Month program or how you can get all of these stamps, then I'll have a link for you below in the description. And all I'm going to do now is simply add my sailboat. So you can see how you can just combine a really great sentiment with a piece of origami, combine 2 different hobbies and make a really unique card. This is really 3D looking and interactive, and I really like the way that it turned out. I think it looks really pretty, even though it was really quite simple to do. And again, you can think of switching it up by using money or things like that when you're making a birthday card, and that could be a really creative way of giving money as well, because I know many people, when they give money, you always want a kind of more creative way to give it, just because it's not really super personal, but doing something like this would give it that little extra special touch. Now, who doesn't love a little embellishing? I'm just going to take some of my Nouveau drops here and I'm going to make some nice little enamel dots that will dry on the card and adhere automatically to the card once they're dry, and just set them off to the side to dry. So I hope you enjoyed this card making tutorial. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the thumbs up on the video if you liked it, and add a comment if you'd like. All the supplies used are listed below in the video description or on my blog. Thanks for watching.